The story of Riddick Bowe at this stage in his life is one that feels deeply bittersweet, shaped by extraordinary triumphs in the boxing ring and equally difficult struggles outside of it, creating a contrast that makes his current reality particularly hard for many fans to witness, because this was once a man who stood at the very top of the heavyweight division, defeating elite opponents and becoming undisputed champion during an era when boxing still commanded massive global attention. Yet, despite his immense talent and achievements, the years following his peak have been marked by a series of setbacks that gradually eroded both his career momentum and personal stability. And while his battles with rivals like Evander Holyfield remain legendary and continue to be celebrated as some of the most intense and skillful fights in heavyweight history, the physical toll of those wars, combined with the general wear and tear of a demanding sport, left lasting effects that became more visible as time went on, particularly in the form of speech difficulties and signs associated with long-term neurological damage, which many observers believe are linked to repeated head trauma sustained during his fighting years, and this has understandably raised concerns about his overall well-being, as the once articulate and commanding champion now appears changed in ways that reflect the hidden cost of a brutal sport. And beyond the physical challenges, his life has also included periods of financial instability and legal troubles that further complicated his post-boxing years, painting a picture of someone who, despite earning significant wealth at the height of his career, struggled to maintain that security over time. And these issues have contributed to a narrative that feels tragic not because of a single defining moment, but because of a gradual decline that contrasts so sharply with the dominance and confidence he once displayed. And yet it would be incomplete to view his story only through the lens of hardship, because there are also moments that suggest resilience and an ongoing effort to find peace and purpose beyond the ring, whether through public appearances, reconnecting with fans, or simply continuing forward despite the challenges he faces. And this complexity is what makes his situation so emotionally impactful, as it serves as a reminder of how fleeting athletic glory can be and how the consequences of a physically demanding career can extend far beyond retirement, leaving lasting marks that are not always visible during the years of success. And for those who remember him at his peak, watching these changes unfold over time can feel like witnessing two entirely different versions of the same person, one defined by power and dominance, the other by endurance and survival. And it is this stark contrast that gives his story its heartbreaking quality, not as a tale of failure, but as a reflection of the heavy price that often accompanies greatness in a sport where the line between victory and long-term cost is far thinner than it appears in the moment.